Hey YouTube, DawesomeWriter here. This is going to be a speculation video on the mmpr reunion special and Cosmic Fury and how they may or may not be connected, whether it comes to cast or story or what have you. And this is just sheer speculation. I don't know anything for sure. This is just a fun thought exercise. Stuff I could say here could be true, it could be not. It's just for fun, guys. Anyway, let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is what the audience for this reunion movie is going to be. Now, I don't expect this to be drastically different than the main show. I think it'll be roughly in the neighborhood, in the feel and look of the show. But there is a chance they could be trying to target a larger, more general, nostalgic audience, trying to bring in a lot of eyeballs, whereas like Cosmic Fury is going to be like, okay, yeah, this is for Netflix kids, and then the 0.5 hardcore fans. But this reunion special could offer the opportunity for them to be like, hey, Netflix has the mmpr reunion, guys. If you watched mmpr when you were little and you watched Fox Kids, then watch this. And so there's a chance it could be a little bit more mature, not in the sense that it's going to be super dark, and again, I don't think it's going to be very far off from what PR is, but maybe a little bit higher up there so that it could be something that a normal, casual fan could stomach. Not to mention, I don't think if they do that, I don't think they're going to want to confuse them by having a lot of connections to Cosmic Fury. Like, let's just say that their main goal is to just be like a more self-contained thing that can be enjoyed by general audiences. I can't imagine them being like, now go watch the kids show on Cosmic Fury. So that's worth noting. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I think that's worth considering depending on what they're wanting to do with this special. Something else to think about is the Lord Zedd factor. I think that's something extremely interesting. Lord Zedd is like the mmpr villain. I feel like even if he wasn't back in Cosmic Fury, his name would probably come up in some circles when people were speculating who the villain could be for this, even if he had been killed. You know, there's obviously tons of ways you can bring him back. We did bring him back. So I feel like even if he wasn't back, people would discuss, like, could they bring him back or something surrounding him? But the fact of the matter is, he is back. He's currently active. The suit is there. Like, when they're filming, even if they don't use it, it would be weird. It would be so weird in a way if they did this special and Lord Zedd was back and his suit was just sitting there on the shelf when they were filming this. And that's interesting to think about because, like I said, it would be weird if they didn't use him, but assuming this airs before Cosmic Fury or chronologically takes place before Cosmic Fury, it would be almost equally as weird if he was in the special and they didn't destroy him or defeat him or anything like that and left it for the Cosmic Fury team. Now, if they're not concerned about having connections and they do want to have connections and they don't care about alienating the audience that's going to be watching this for the nostalgia, they could tee it up. And I think that would be kind of cool, like if there is any crossover cast, if they teed it up in sort of a teaser. Now, we don't know if there's going to be any crossover cast. I know that there's fandom stalkers that stalk all the socials and see what they're eating on the plane. I sometimes follow the news of that, but I don't stalk all the stars on social media. So I don't know what their itinerary is, guys. So I can only speculate. I do know that I've heard that some of the cast members have returned from New Zealand and they're currently filming Cosmic Fury. So unless they go back later, which is a possibility, there are some that might not appear in it. But that doesn't mean there might not be any crossover. There's been rumors for a long time that David Yost might have a role in this season. I feel like that there would be a decent chance that they could have Yen be in there, being a younger candidate and somebody that's kind of more in the age range of the Cosmic Fury team. I think it would be cool if you have, like, in the special, like, fight whatever villain they're fighting. I don't know what it's going to be, but have it be something other than Lord Zedd. But then you have the teaser for Zedd at the end, where like the reunion special's wrapped up, most everyone's gone about their ways, self-contained, everything's ended, and you don't have to worry about it. But then you have a little teaser that maybe some members of this reunion group find out about Lord Zedd, and then you kind of tease that they could be following the situation and show up in Cosmic Fury. And then maybe you would have like Billy and Yen, or dude, I forget Yen's new name. Regardless, I'm just gonna call her Yen. That Yen and Billy show up in Cosmic Fury. You could very well do that. Like I said, the Lord Zedd thing is extremely interesting because he is active. It would be so weird not to mention him, but also if you have to leave him for Cosmic Fury, you can't resolve the situation, which would seem equally weird just in regards to a self-contained story. Especially since like they've confirmed that Zedd is the villain for Cosmic Fury, and they confirmed that at the end of Dino Fury's cliffhanger, so you kind of have to save him for that. Now, there's always a chance they could squeak Cosmic Fury out before the special in like February or March or something. I feel like I doubt it. Again, the speculation video, guys, I don't know for sure. I just feel like I doubt it because I think they're going to want to keep content going throughout the year for an anniversary year. I don't think they're going to want to like release everything they have before the first half of the year is even over, and then have nothing but merchandise and teases for the rest of the year. I think they're going to want to have a Netflix drop in the latter half of the year. So I think Cosmic Fury is happening after, which creates a lot of difficulties in regards to things you can think of about crossovers with the Lord Zedd storyline. It also really depends on how much anniversary stuff they're going to be doing in Cosmic Fury. I mean, yes, it is an anniversary year, and we could get some anniversary stuff in it, but if their main, like, anniversary celebration vehicle is this special, it makes you wonder how much Cosmic Fury is going to have it or not. You know, Dino Fury on its own already had stuff you might see in an anniversary season. Like, if you were to tell me, like, in a press release that Dino Fury is going to be an anniversary season, and we're going to have Zedd back, and we're going to have the Morphin Masters, and we're going to re-explain all this lore, that's stuff you'd see in an anniversary series. I mean, look at Dawn Brothers. I know that's Sentai, but they're doing anniversary crap in that season. It's not even an anniversary. So Dino Fury has already done things that could be considered anniversary season-esque within it. So there's all likelihood that that could continue in Cosmic Fury, anniversary season or not. Like, this could not be an anniversary year, and there could be a decent chance of returning characters or lore in this season, just because that's already happened in both seasons before. It begs the question of, are they going to be trying to do any more significant cameos or lore additions in Cosmic Fury, or is it going to more stand on its own? You know, it's fun to think about. There could be so much possibility for returning characters and lore locations or connections to the anniversary, but we can also go crazy with our speculation and set our expectations too high. That's why I have no expectations, or I don't think we are owed anything. I think they should just make a good show, but it's definitely interesting to think about, and we know so little right now, we don't know what their goals are. Their goals are beyond our understanding. No. They don't deserve to be compared to Reverse Flash. As far as, like, what would I like to see happen, I think, kind of like what I was already talking about, I would like there to be some sort of connection, but not necessarily have it feel like a part 1 and part 2, like the special is part 1 and Cosmic Fury is part 2. I think it would be cool to have both seasons feature little lore connections and explainers. You know, it looks like we might be getting something with SPD, SPA, whatever's going on. You know, if both series mention that, and if there's some sort of little Easter eggs and references and lore details that both seasons or both specials, whatever, happen to have, and they connect, I think that would be cool. I hope that the reunion special, or not necessarily hope, but I think what I would like to see happen is, which I guess is hope, is I think that it would be nice if it was self-contained for the most part, you know, have little winks and nods at other things, maybe some little Easter eggs about what's going on in Cosmic Fury, who knows, but have that be largely self-contained, but then have it so that you could subtly set up for some characters to show up in Cosmic Fury to some capacity. Like I said, just for, you know, the sake of a scenario, you know, you have some sort of conflict they're trying to resolve, they resolve it, it's all tied neatly up in a bow in regards to that, but then you have some sort of call to action where you could see characters like Billy and whatever Yen's name is now in Cosmic Fury. I think that could be pretty cool. I think it would be neat with Lord Zedd being there. Again, presuming that Lord Zedd is either not in this reunion special or not resolved in it, and, you know, Lord Zedd is going to be in Cosmic Fury like he's supposed to be, and in an anniversary year, I think it would be neat and would make sense for at least one MMPR Ranger to show up, even if it's just for an episode, to offer advice. Kind of like Dr. K did to sort of help them with Vengeance. It's kind of there in a, like, oh, I faced this threat before type of way. I think given all that, it would be cool to have one of the Rangers show up. And given that they're kind of all in New Zealand around the same time, I know that there's some people that left and haven't, I think it would make sense. But it's interesting to think about, and I'm really curious to see what information we get as things move along about who may or may not be showing up. It'll be interesting to add to the speculation as we learn more about what the goals of Cosmic Fury and the reunion special are. But what do you guys think? What do you want to see happen for this? Do you want it to see it be really connected? Do you want to see it be loosely connected? Or do you want to see Cosmic Fury and this anniversary special be completely divorced from each other? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.